Alright, welcome back, guys, to more Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the Let's Play. It's your boy, The Wiz. Nope, still can't do it with a straight face. But anyway, it's been a bit since I played this, but if I remember right, we just landed on Noveria, looking after Sony's mom here. So, let's see if we can't disembark.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
And one other thing before I forget. I should probably give them points. That'll work. Whatever you got, that'll probably do the job. Christ. What else can I do? Let's go with cooldowns for me. Shields for you. Armor, there we go. Goodness me. And shield recovery for Miss Tally. Alright.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into, huh? As I slowly waddle my way. You know. As if I just ate too much dinner.
That's far enough.
Can I help you?
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who the heck are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Yeah, I'm with the
I'm a
council.
Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Yeah, maybe don't.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
I'm keeping my gun.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
I don't know. This was
Behave
fun.
yourself.
I can't imagine going about this any other way. Be honest with you. Weapons detectors.
I'm Tiana
Alright.
Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting me
I
through.
appreciate your help.
So I didn't have to kill everyone out there.
You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here.
She's a dead woman. No, probably
Can I speak
shouldn't.
with her?
Probably shouldn't say that.
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
That's where I need to be
That's
then.
where I need to be then.
Ah, that's what he
You'll
said.
need to have the administrator on Elias for clearance
Nailed
to
it.
leave this port.
Where is he?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Baller.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Nah, you obey.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Damn right.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go talk to the administrator guy. Waddle, 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 waddle. Out of breath. Can only run about 20 feet after all.
How can I help you?
Where that
I'd
guy
like
at?
to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
He seems impatient. But so am I!
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Hey.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Right.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Bah. Bah. Obviously, he doesn't have a tank.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
I can bludgeon
Talk
pretty
to
hard.
Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
I've got a lead. Although, to be fair, this Lorik fella, this Lorax guy, he is the entire reason that I chose to come here. Basically first. Like, getting Liara doesn't really count, because there's nothing to, like, win or lose as far as I see you're on top of things, Tali. Just moonwalking your way. That's kind of creepy, actually. And I don't know where Liara is, but fucking Tali over here just... Okay. I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. But anyway, I picked that Lorik fella for a reason. Because he's gonna help me get all the Paragon points that I could ever want. I'll take care of you later. Lorik!
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Ananias closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
An intriguing
I sense a
coincidence.
connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Works for me.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll do what I can. No guarantees on that. Alright, Tally. Are you gonna moonwalk your way over to the thing this time? 'Cause that was a little bit creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I thought Koreans were best known for building robots, not necessarily being one. But anyway, we are gonna continue to waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle, waddle. Over to the elevator here. So many elevators in this place. Tally is also impatient. Stupid elevators. Alrighty. Time to rough up some customers.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Hooray! I got rid of a couple of guys anyway. Oh gosh. My accuracy is on point. Don't think it's not. I've been playing the second game on my other playthrough the past like day or two, so I'm still kind of in like Mass Effect 2 targeting mode. I can also unequivocally say that of the Mass Effect games, at least as far as playing them on Insanity goes, the second one is far and away the hardest. It is straight up the most difficult. Let's keep it from shooting me real quick, or at least more than a couple of times, I should say. It overheats their weapons significantly, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee, at my low level, that they just won't be able to shoot me. And, oh, no spam up to victory here. Makes me sad, alright. There we go. Loot! Metagel! Oh, no spam up to victory here either. Oop. Kind of blows because I'm kind of bad at the minigame now. I rely on that too much, it seems. Though to be fair, it does work most of the time. Spam up to win, and it works. Another medical kit. There's the guy's computer, so I got my evidence. Alrighty. And then it looks like we have some reception here.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I'm about to get shot. Ain't having that. No way. Oh, I almost got her before she put the barrier up. Waha, got him. I wonder if this guy's gonna move. Nope, he's just gonna let me shoot him. Alright. Whoa. Whoa there. Calm it down, cowboys. Go ahead and throw that guy. Lurer. Did we ever get Sergeant Sterling? I guess we must have, because she's not up here anymore. Yeah, we must have got her. She's never run down here on me, so. I'm having another one of those, I'm wondering if it's really on insanity moments or not. But that's just because I came from playing the other game, I think. I'm still gonna check. I know I do this every time, but okay. Yeah. No, I know I do this every time, but it just always, I don't know. It always strikes me as being a little too straightforward. But I guess considering I think this game came out in 2007, maybe I'm just expecting too much of it.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely innocent.
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Since there's beer involved, I suppose I can humor ya, secretary lady. Wait, am I buying or is she buying? Because that's going to be a big deal for this. Better not be me. Very dramatic music. Absolutely necessary for the elevator ride up here.
Excuse me, I need a moment.
I don't care. Sorry, lady.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Ah, so she's a cop.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Alright. Drop down a save real quick. Just in case they patch this.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look
Testify!
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
But you'd be a hero!
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Alrighty.
Make whatever arrangements
Hey,
you
yeah,
need with
yeah.
your contact.
Shut up.
I will wait here.
So, the thing is that you can farm that conversation
I have not been contacted
for
regarding our
infinite,
arrangement
like,
yet.
Paragon or Renegade points. So, like, you open up the thing and you ask
Did you
him
see the
about,
sorry matriarch?
like,
She
the
caused quite a
matriarch,
stir.
then you
I
say
have
another question, and then you should be able to say testify again, and then
Everyone on this
you can pass the speech check, And rinse.
Yes.
Repeat.
The board was...
As many times as necessary, and the Paragon bar will go up as high as you need it to go.
I have not been
So
contacted.
BRB, I'm gonna farm this real quick.
Very well.
My people...
Blah 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 blah.
Did you see? Yes.
Should only take a moment.
Huh? Very well.
From all I've heard...
I have not been
And you can do
contacted.
this with either Paragon or Renegade, or if you have enough like skill points, you know, left over, you could do it with both, you know, if you really wanted, and just be the most persuasive motherfucker this side of the Milky Way.
Very well.
How many more do I need? Probably what, 3 or 4 more of those?
I have not been yet.
Blah 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 blah. Oop.
I will tell.
My people have done...
I didn't mean to pull my gun on you. You already agreed to testify. Oop.
Young
Wrong thing.
males haven't...
I haven't.
Blah 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 blah
The
blah.
board was all...
Blah
Very
blah
well.
From all I...
I have not been
blah
contacted. Yes.
blah
I haven't.
blah blah blah.
Very well.
Am I done yet? Nope. Maybe 2 more.
I have not been contacted.
Blah
yet.
blah blah.
My employer.
The board was all...
Very well.
From all I've heard...
I have not been. Yes.
I haven't.
Very well.
Am I done? I'm done, and just like that, Paragon bar full. Ha 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 ha!
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Sounds good. And the next time I level up, I can put the next couple of points into the charm thingy, and then I'll be able to persuade anybody of anything. Just like that for the rest of the game, for as long as I live. Ha 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 ha! So glad they didn't patch that.
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
Wasn't me, homie. Nobody saw nothing. Is this guy jaded too?
I heard some of the guys were ransacking Synthetic Insights. Captain Matsuo didn't order that.
Oh. He seems a little more, stand-up-ish. Alrighty. Cop lady, I convinced Keen to testify like 17 times.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
I thought you'd be happier.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard!
The smirk.
You place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
The soundtrack. It's like, we'll just play 2 tracks at once. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. But she owes me a beer. And I intend to collect. One day when she's least expecting it. And potentially even when you, dear viewer, are least expecting it. Although that, maybe not so likely. But anyway, going up here, talking to the guard.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I got a pass.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Her eyeballs were kind of creeping me out. Just saying. Geff. So I'm a little sad.
Say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Yeah, I'm a little sad. In the original release of this game, this big tank thing parked right here. There used to be a gun on top, like a tank cannon gun on top that like puts the Makos to shame, and you could hack your way into the tank and shoot everybody with the giant gun. But they got rid of that with Legendary Edition, and it made me sad. Ooh. Right, come around the corner. You guys are gonna be all up in my grill in a moment. Ow. That hurt. Yoink! Alrighty. Okay. Thank you for not targeting, Mr. Thingy. Slippery little bastard. Let's see, Neural Shock won't get me anywhere. He dodged that.
What are these things?
Slippery
Fan
little
out and secure
buggers.
the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
What?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Mm-hmm. That's the top priority here. But got the tank. And we gon' get it. Let's roll! Whee! Boing. So much better with the boost. It's not even funny. Ooh, stuff! Does not simply not open up a crate, you know? Alright, there's a turret up there. I'm gonna shoot it. Come on. There we go. There's more of them up here, I think. Minimal damage. Acceptable. Hello, Mr. Armature. Goodbye. Armature. Ooh, more stuff. Aha. Spam up to win. Spam up to win. Found some Turian armor. Oh boy. Hey, but that's human armor. And that makes me happy. Is it better than my armor? No. An emphatic no, but it's probably better than Liara's armor. There we go. Yeah. You know, very, very vaguely better. Alrighty. And since we don't actually have any like combat skill abilities in our whole party, it's all tech and biotics. Which I might come to regret here in a bit. We'll see. I should probably give her the best armor I can find. Both of them, really. Pew pew! Alrighty. Yeah, when he said surface access was cut off, it's because, you know, nobody's driving the tank. 6-wheel drive, baby! Whee! Boink. Oh, I wanted to try to flip it over. It's difficult, but not impossible to make the Mako do a flip. And I mean, what could be more worth it than that, you know? Aha. Now let's pop you another one. There's another one just up around the bend up here. If my memory serves, looks like the mini-map says yes. There you are. And I didn't even fall into the abyss. Haha. Look at me. I say that because one time I did do that. I managed to derp right off into the ravine and die, and all I could think of is that I'm glad no one saw it. Whee! Alright. Uh-oh. I feel some hiccups coming on, you guys. Apologies if I hiccup in the middle of this. Tally, you get your dog-legged looking personage in here. Alright. You guys have this fun tendency to not actually walk through this door, so I have to kill all the guys in the subsequent room myself, so I'm gonna make you walk through the door. Because I am not dealing with that shit. Not by myself, anyway. Alright. Well, if he's not coming out. Yeah, he doesn't really want to move. Apart from that, none of them really do. Come on, you wussies. Thank you. Sabotage thingy for not actually going off. Yeah, he's hiding behind the... Ooh, that was a headshot. Aha! He came out. He's like, who's doing that? Owie! Stop shooting me. taking impressive there. He's finding a way. Missed. Ooh, better get that level up. Need them charm points. Fuck yeah. That's right. I don't get any armor skills either, do I? Well, that means points in barrier. And neural shock. And got him.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
A great deal, you say?
Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Oh.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Heavy human armor that no one can use except Ashley.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Sounds like a plan.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Spam? No spam. Yeah. I'm bad at this minigame now. There we go. I wonder if they didn't make that more difficult to, like, abuse in an update or something. Because I would go so far as to say that it was infrequent that I would have to, you know, actually have to solve the puzzle the correct way. We're gonna go down here. So we can flank. That guy. That guy. Tally's about to bite the big one. Ooh yeah. Got him.
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Bugs! Very angry looking bugs. Ugh. Ah, of course, they explode. Why wouldn't they explode? Right. Well. Come at me, I guess. Well, Tally's down. To be fair, they do a lot of damage. Although, the poison thingy took out most of my health and shield thingy. Kind of forgot that they were that strong, to be honest. Alright, let's shoot some bugs. Try not to explode in the meantime. Come back here, you little bastard. I wonder if I can get him with the, knock him prone. Shotgun. Maybe if I had a better shotgun.
Anything like them.
Still worked though.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Yeah, let's keep the armor-piercing bullets. Sure, that'll work. As for this one, let's go chemical rounds. Let's put in the heatsink. I do like me a good heatsink, what can I say? Oh, that's right. I got a better one. Chemical again. You can't really go wrong with chemical rounds. Alright, yeah, that'll do for now. Weapons research. Spam up to win. Spam up to win. We're gonna get jumped? Nope. Bet we'll get jumped in this room though. Oh. My broskies have points too. Haha. Alrighty. Up we go. Oh, the elevator was quicker than I thought it'd be. Sniper rifle is not the gun you want for this. Aha! Turned on the backup power. Did you guys both get stuck behind the... Okay, now they teleported behind me. I was gonna say, did you dummies get stuck behind a door? Alrighty, so we're gonna go in and fix the core. I can either spend 100 Omnigel, or we can attempt manual reactivation, which is the classic, you know, swap the tower, you know, or swap the shit from one thing to another game. Which I fumble around with, you know, a bit, but not too much. And of course, now that I've said that, you know, I won't be able to solve the thing. Just you wait. Just you wait. Or like I will, but it'll take forever. Cause like I'm normally half decent at these, but now I'm under pressure. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You know what, actually, let's move you over here. Oop, wrong one. And then move you over here. You over here. There. And done. Definitely not worth 100 Omnigel. Just saying.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Sure.
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Give me the damage
report. What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
No.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof.
This part's gonna suck. A little bit.
Connections are disabled. Passenger trams
Because there are several large Rachni thingies up here that I gotta get through, and not a lot of room to do it in.
Good as new.
Get everybody topped up. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of these fucking guys over here. And that's one. What do I want to do? Okay, well that didn't work at all. Please throw that one. Okay. Last one.
Manual restart required.
Let's go with lift, and I'll hit it with warp. I'll just wreck his entire day.
Landline
Haha! Nobody died.
Passenger trams are offline.
Which kind of shocks me, actually. Usually I die at least once. Right there. But just goes to show. Biotics are overpowered in this game. Not gonna bother with the mirror terminal. Alright, so I fixed the landline connection. Now I just gotta get the power back on by turning on the reactor, and I should be good to proceed. I should be good to continue.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Bug? Bug. Always a bug. Will you stop shooting me with poison? Dear God. Tell you what, since I seem to get hit by poison a lot, I'm gonna put on the regen pack. So at least I don't have to waste my metagel, you know, between combat encounters as much.
Now entering main reactor.
Hooray!
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
There's a whole bunch of Geth in here. Let's see. Do I have a better... Not good enough one? Don't mind me. So you guys came in here with me, right? Not sniping me. Hi, crawly friends. Hey, that's not good. That's also not at all what I meant to do. Say, how about you guys shoot him? Huh? How about that? How's that for an idea? Well, Liara's about to bite the big one. She did bite the big one. But that's okay. There's what, one more guy up here? Got him.
Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
Everybody?
containment procedures.
Yeah.
Manual restart required.
That's everybody in here, I think.
AG3 fuel lines cut.
Got him. You have completed the repairs to Peak 15. Now, pretty sure there's more loot upstairs. And one does not simply not loot. You know. Ooh, yeah. Terminal. Spam to win. This following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation warranted. My fellow Biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us and fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ada cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. I'll look into that later. When I'm not, you know, knee-deep in bugs. Oh. Were there any crates out here? I don't remember. There were not. Alrighty. Let's do it, guys. So glad that you can sprint out of combat now. You could not do that in the original release of this game. And it made traversing all these overworld areas feel like it took forever, even if it didn't really. Come on. Come on, Mr. Elevator. There you go. Alrighty, so now we can take the tram on over and get to the bottom of this. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Got him.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
Alright.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways in
Loose contaminants, she says. Guessing by loose contaminants she means bugs.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Indeed. Well, don't mind if I spam up to win. It will work. Burn! Burn, you crawly fuckers! Alrighty.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Oh no! A bug! Flip. Alright. Well, we got rid of those guys. There's a whole bunch of little dudes on the other side. Aha! Got him. Got him! I didn't even explode. Look at me go. Look at me go. Come on. Yeah, whatever. We're at the thingy. Alrighty.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
So the question is, do I actually solve all their problems? Like all of them? Or do I just YOLO my way through this?
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
My gut reaction says YOLO. Only because the one pretty much, you know, the side quests here have very little impact on the following 2 games. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I need to get in there.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter! Take cover!
Thanks for the help.
The body
Every
flapping
few
around
hours
in the
a group
background.
comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
A fair point, Captain. Well, I'll go blow up all the bugs in the hot labs in a moment. But first, there is a vendor in here who might be worth speaking to.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
What do you got? Probably nothing I can afford. Well, that's not quite true. Ooh, give me that license. Yeah, nothing I can actually really afford. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna shoot a fuck of a lot of bugs. And try not to, you know, die. Though no guarantees on that. Yeah, going back downstairs. Because the hot labs entrance was right next to this elevator entrance on this lower floor here. I also want to apologize if this recording goes a little long. I'm determined to get this whole planet done in one go. If possible. So it'll probably end up being the longest one of the bunch so far. Which, you know, isn't great for the YouTube algorithm. But, you know, what are you gonna do?
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
What'd you do?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Good to know.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Yeah, sounds like you put yourself in the ass there, pal.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Tierra the start.
Yeah, that looks like it hurts. Hey, that was a cheap shot. Got the purge key, code thing.
All clear.
Neato. I am gonna drop a save here. Because I'm also gonna, real quick, while I'm still thinking about it, I'm gonna put different bullets on my... do I got any more of them chemical rounds? That'll work.
Connecting. I have full access.
Synthetic bullets won't help me against bugs.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I have to.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Activate the neutron purge.
Okay, I'll take the...
I'm sorry.
There it
Code
is.
input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
So I have 2 minutes to get through all these fucking bugs. I mean, I don't have to kill every last one of them, you know? All those red dots, but... I am pretty sure that if I tried to just blindly run through them. Oh, they got Tally. If I try to just blindly run through them, it wouldn't necessarily go so well for me. You know? You guys just gonna stand there? Because I'm fine with that. Metagel. Since they can all one-hit me. Might as well at least try to shoot them. Especially since they don't really seem all that keen on actually moving. Oh, I wasted that one technically. I only have something like 20 seconds to get out of here. Good enough. Make a break for it.
Think we're good, Commander?
Before we die. Horribly. Ooh yeah, explosions. Fuck yeah. We did it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh well. Ventralis is gone. I mean, I guess since I blew up the hot labs, he doesn't need to stand guard anymore. Still, I'm gonna save it again just so I don't have to potentially do that a second time.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Well, that's not very nice of you, Captain. Yoink! Is he stuck down there? I think he might be stuck down there. I mean, he can still shoot me, but that's... I find that incredible. It may actually be worse. Can we yank him out of there? No, I think he just fell more in. I'll deal with you in a minute, Captain. Me and my terrible weapon damage have stuff to do. Oh, that'll work. Let's just do that. Hit him. Yeah. Alrighty. Got one of my metagels back. Dang it. I was aiming for the wall with that one too, but... yeah. About what I expected. That thing will shred me. Alrighty, so it looks like we're doing this the fun way. Oh, for the love of God. Alright, still. My guy, come on. Give it up already. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Shotguns are also kind of OP, provided you can get Leslie to actually use them. Good enough. Alrighty. Upgrade kits. Ooh. As per tradition, I get the best weapons. I want that shield modulator. Since there won't be any more poison damage dealt in this mission. Alrighty. Benezia is through that door, so I'm gonna save my game. And try not to get, you know, just destroyed.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Oof. She got me with that stasis. That's no good. Commanders. Stay in his house. I wonder if I can get away with lifting you. That's kind of incredible to me. And throw did not work. Well, hit her with that damn thing so she can't use power. So she can't throw up no bullshit barrier on me at the last moment. Alrighty. Now coming in from this way. That's bad for me. Not very well. Throw. That's not who I meant to hit with that. Oh, I got Tally. Liara, too. Get back up, you losers. There we go. Woohoo! Got him! Kind of forget sometimes that I can just melee also whenever I want to. In the first game you can only do it when you were like right next to somebody. But melee is a great way to get knockdown effects. And I sometimes forget about that. Huh? They got Lyra. Ooh, 2 for 1. That toxic damage, that's a big one. That could be a problem. Nope, never mind. Knocked him down with a melee attack, we're good. Get that unity. Get your net health back. Fuck out of here. Got him.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Fair enough.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Let's hit you with that damping and that warp. And that neural shock. Did you guys actually do... You didn't, did you? Uh-oh. That's bad. It's very bad. Probably gonna die. Oh my oh. Yep. She got me with that knockdown. Okay. Fucking can I lift her? No. Figures that would be too easy. Or neural shock. I'm about to get hit again, aren't I? Yep. Killer fam. Oh no, she got Tally. She must have phasic bullets or something, because she's shooting me through my barrier. Alright, enough of this crap.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Dramatic death pose.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yeah, she did. All that's left is the bug.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
We've filled you with enough plasma to pop a tank.
This vessel is at the edge. Yet she struggles. You cannot see her magnificence. We are breathing on the embers. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind, the children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Songs the color of oily shadows. So the war wasn't their idea, is what I'm getting from that.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Don't make me regret it. Straight up. Alrighty. And we're done here. Thankfully. It's a cool planet, but in my opinion, and maybe it's just because I've done it so many times, in my opinion, it seems to drag on a little bit, you know? But that bit with the garage pass, because there's like 4 or 5 different ways you can go about actually getting one, remains the single best bit of choice and consequence, you know, in terms of how you want to go about something. In the entire trilogy, actually. I mean, it's actually fairly complex if you want it to be.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
No.
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Nah.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
Nah, fuck him. That means I gotta talk to the Turian guy again, Spiratus. And he's an asshole. So no thank you. Well? No. I should go talk to everybody. This episode's gonna be really long. I apologize. But you gotta make the rounds. It's an RPG. You gotta hear what people gotta say if you want to understand their characters. Even you, Kaidan. Even you, my dude.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Good.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Canadics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Works for me. Let's go see Lurer. Keep doing your good work, Dr. Chocolates.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
But we don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
But I'm so humble, you know.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Nah, she my side bitch.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
For sure.
No, you were right.
Blue is my favorite
There's
color.
between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Quit thinking like a scientist. Logic doesn't work when it comes to relationships. Just let yourself get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
You scared?
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
It's a lot to handle.
Take all the time you need. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about
Just me
something
being
else for
humble,
now.
guys, you know.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I'm out of here. Meow. Down the elevator we go. I feel like next episode is gonna have to start with finishing up some side quests or something.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
I do tend to agree with that, actually.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I mean, I'm not looking for an excuse to, like, you know, get innocent people caught up in the crossfire during all this, but, I mean, hey. He's a pretty fucking bad guy, so it might be worth it, depending on what's at stake.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? T'Soni?
I already did that.
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
It's kind of cold. Williams?
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
I didn't really mean to.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
That's a lot of conversation topics.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
Ultra Instinct Sarah?
She helped him stop
Gotta
the
be.
bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem.
Don't tell, though.
Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Fuck yeah.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
You know what I mean.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So, Saren's a creep. Not exactly breaking news. Ooh, Codex. Wait. Codex. Tally.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling, but really we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I feel like I already asked her about all this stuff.
Tell me about your
Our lives aren't easy. There are 17.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Like what?
I should go.
I want to ask you about something else. Like
you
what?
later.
I should go. Okay. Alright. And speaking of going, I think it's probably about time to call this one. Holy cannolis, that one took a long time. I knew Noveria wouldn't be short, but like, oof, such a long one. Apologies, I'll try to keep them. you know, to 1 hour or shorter as I have been trying to in the future. So anyway, yeah, I think that's it for today. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up where we left off in the next one. So till then.